You're standing in the baby aisle staring at a wall of pacifiers: orthodontic, round, butterfly shield, silicone, latex, newborn size, 6 to 12 months. How is this so complicated? It's a pacifier. Here's the thing. The right pacifier can make a real difference. It can soothe your baby, support healthy oral development, and give you a few minutes of peace. The wrong one? Your baby will spit it out every single time. In this guide, I'll break down everything you need to know: shapes, sizes, materials, and exactly when to introduce and when to wean. Let's get into it. First, let's be clear. Pacifiers are optional. Some babies love them, some want nothing to do with them, and that's okay. But there are real benefits. Sucking is a natural reflex that calms babies. It helps with sleep, fussy periods, and transitions. The American Academy of Pediatrics actually recommends pacifier use during sleep because it reduces the risk of sudden infant death syndrome. Pacifiers also provide measurable pain relief during shots and blood draws, and they help babies learn to self-soothe, which is a foundation for healthy sleep habits. Now, when should you hold off? If you're breastfeeding, most lactation consultants recommend waiting until breastfeeding is going well, usually 3 to 4 weeks, before introducing one. And if your baby consistently refuses it, don't force it. They might just not be a pacifier baby. This is the biggest decision, and it matters more than you think. Let's start with orthodontic pacifiers. The nipple is flattened on one side and rounded on the other. It's designed to sit naturally against the palate. Most pediatric dentists recommend this shape because it supports natural jaw development and is less likely to cause dental issues with prolonged use. The downside? It has to be positioned correctly, flat side down, and some babies reject it. Next, round or cherry-shaped pacifiers. This is the classic shape, like a ball at the end. It's closest to a natural breast nipple, which makes it great for breastfed babies. There's no wrong way to insert it, and newborns often accept it more easily. The trade-off is it may apply more pressure to the palate with extended use. Finally, flat or symmetrical pacifiers. They're flattened on both sides, sit the same way, no matter how baby holds them. A good middle ground. So which should you choose? For breastfed babies, start with round. For bottle-fed babies, orthodontic is usually best. Or honestly, buy 2 or 3 different shapes and let your baby decide. Pacifiers come in specific sizes for a reason. The nipple length and shield size need to match your baby's mouth. For newborns, 0 to 3 months, you want the smallest nipple size, a smaller shield, lightweight construction, and the softest material. At 3 to 6 months, you move up. Slightly larger nipple, medium shield. Baby's mouth and jaw are growing and they need a pacifier that grows with them. 6 to 12 months, the nipple gets bigger, the shield has more airflow holes, and the construction needs to be sturdier because babies at this age pull and chew. And 12 to 18 months, the largest size. Extra durable. Though many dentists recommend starting to wean at this point, here's why size matters so much. A pacifier that's too small won't hold suction and falls out constantly. Too big and it's uncomfortable, can cause gagging and won't seal properly. Always follow the manufacturer's age recommendations. When in doubt, size down. A slightly smaller pacifier is always safer than one that's too large. Most modern pacifiers use medical-grade silicone, and for good reason. It's BPA-free, PVC-free, phthalate-free. It's hypoallergenic. Easy to clean and sterilize, doesn't retain odors or flavors, more durable, lasts longer, and because it's clear you can easily spot any damage. Latex is the traditional option. It's softer and more flexible, feels more natural in baby's mouth, and some babies strongly prefer it. But it does deteriorate faster, can cause allergies in rare cases, retains odors, and is harder to clean thoroughly. Our recommendation? Go with medical-grade silicone. The pacifiers we carry at MOOGCObaby.com are all 100% BPA-free medical-grade silicone. We won't sell anything we wouldn't give our own babies. Check out our pacifier collection for options that are trusted by over 200,000 mothers. Let's address the elephant in the room. You've probably heard that giving a pacifier too early will cause nipple confusion and ruin breastfeeding. Let me tell you what the research actually says. A 2016 Cochrane review, one of the most respected sources in medical research, found no significant effect of pacifier use on breastfeeding duration or exclusivity when introduced after breastfeeding is established. The AAP itself states that pacifier use does not appear to cause nipple confusion in healthy full-term infants. Most breastfeeding issues blamed on nipple confusion are actually caused by other factors: latch problems, low supply, or tongue tie. The smart approach is simple: wait until breastfeeding is established, usually 3 to 4 weeks. Choose a breast-shaped round pacifier. Don't use the pacifier to delay or replace feeds. If baby is hungry, feed them. And always watch for feeding cues. Bottom line? Nipple confusion is largely a myth, but timing and choosing the right shape still matter. Safety is non-negotiable. Here's what every pacifier must have: one-piece construction, no parts that can break apart and become choking hazards. Ventilation holes in the shield, at least 2 holes for airflow. A shield wider than baby's mouth to prevent the entire pacifier from going in. BPA-free, PVC-free, phthalate-free. And it should meet CPSC safety standards. Now here's what to never use: homemade pacifiers like a bottle nipple on a cap, pacifiers with liquid-filled nipples, pacifiers attached to strings, ribbons, or cords around baby's neck, any pacifier with cracks, tears, or discoloration. And for maintenance, sterilize before first use by boiling for 5 minutes. Wash daily with warm, soapy water. Sterilize weekly. Inspect monthly by pulling the nipple firmly to check for tears. And replace every 4 to 6 weeks, or immediately if you see any damage. When should you introduce a pacifier? For breastfed babies, wait until 3 to 4 weeks when breastfeeding is established. For bottle-fed babies, you can introduce from birth. For preemies, they're often given pacifiers in the NICU for non-nutritive sucking. Follow your doctor's guidance. To introduce it, offer during calm moments, not when baby is screaming hungry. Gently touch baby's lips with the pacifier. Let them explore it. Don't force it in. Try different shapes if the first one is rejected. And start by offering at nap time and bedtime. Now, when to wean. The American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry recommends stopping by age 2, with the ideal window being 12 to 18 months. Before 12 months, there are no dental concerns. Use freely. 12 to 24 months, start gradually reducing. Dental effects are still reversible. After 24 months, prolonged use can cause bite problems, palate changes, and speech development issues. For weaning strategies, cold turkey works best for younger babies. Gradual reduction, limiting to nap and bedtime only, works for older ones. And the snip the tip trick? Cut a tiny hole in the tip so it loses suction. Baby loses interest naturally. So let's wrap it up. Choosing the right pacifier doesn't have to be complicated. Here's your quick checklist. Shape: round for breastfed babies, orthodontic for bottle-fed, or try a few and let baby decide. Size: match to baby's age. Always follow manufacturer guidelines. Material: medical-grade silicone, BPA-free, PVC-free. Safety: one-piece construction, ventilated shield, meets safety standards. Timing: introduce after breastfeeding is established, wean by 12 to 18 months. Your baby's comfort and safety come first, and with the right pacifier, you'll both get a little more peace. Visit MOOGCObaby.com for our curated pacifier collection, trusted by over 200,000 mothers. Drop the word baby in the comments for $10 off orders over $100, and subscribe so you don't miss the next guide. See you in the next one.